Seems like everything you can think of is becoming smart technology-wise. Phones, refrigerators, light bulbs, locks, much more. But technology does include the risk of hacking. And now we're wondering, with all these smart devices, would your home be safe from a hack attack? Joining us is Stan Prager from Gogeeks in East Longmeadow to tell us more, aka Dr. Doom. So, Stan, I'm guessing, yes, your home can be hacked, your phone can be hacked.
Santa could be hacked.
Right.
It's possible
At
that
this
there's
point,
a device in his sack.
His sleigh, it's
could-
probably GPS, he runs on GPS,
He
that
does
can
use
be
a
hacked.
Yes, exactly. Rudolph's nose has a GPS built into it.
Whatever's
now.
electronic.
Whatever. So we think about smart devices as, like a smartphone and things like, but more and more things in the home are smart devices.
Right.
And while some people are stepping into the smart appliance revolution with, refrigerators and their home heating and lighting and even locks and all that, there's other things that we don't even think about, like, for instance, your TV, smart TVs. So
Right.
they're on your network. A smart device, for those who don't know, is just any device that can be internet enabled and that can be controlled through the internet.
And that's how the hackers can find their way in.
Yes, exactly. And this weekend being Christmas, it's a really good time to talk about this further because a lot of toys are now smart toys. So the doll you buy for your little girl could potentially be something where you could log on and it'll say custom sayings to her and what have you. A building block set could also have things, and you could download new things and new patterns. So these are all very cool things. This is a great thing, but be aware these can also be a conduit into your home for the bad guys.
So then how do we block that conduit to make sure the bad guys don't get in?
Never go on the internet. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't go outdoors.
Move to a log cabin and all right, so first of all, the most important thing is make sure that you change your default passwords on devices. You wouldn't think about, if you have a smart refrigerator, it has a password to go in there and do some programming or firmware updates or what have you. Usually most things are like admin as the login and password is the password.
That would be the default.
You want to change those. I would caution you, if you change them, make sure you write them down in a safe place because it's going to be really difficult to get in again ever if you lose it.
I know that the password of my router is actually on a sticker at the base of the router.
Yes.
Probably not a good, and not only that, it's the default password.
Right.
So I'm at fault twice there.
So it's not default, it's your fault.
It's my fault, right?
Anyway.
Enjoy the meal, folks.
Yeah,
We'll be here all
exactly.
week.
Oh, you're right. Don't forget to tip the waitress.
That's right.
So, yes, and many routers is just admin and password. So you should go in and change it because if somebody does penetrate the system, they can get in. The issue is that anything that's smart enabled, meaning that anything on your network could be a conduit in, and then once they're in, they could go into other devices if they're really good at it. And this is what most people don't think about. So this is, you want to protect yourself with that. There's other things you should be aware of as well. We talked before the show a little bit about doing updates on your phone.
On your phone. I get alerts every once in a while. I'm always reticent to do it though because I think maybe the new update is going to cause my phone to work slow. Maybe it can't handle this new update because I have an aging iPhone model. I don't want to put too much on it.
I understand. And that's, actually a logical approach. However, there are certain updates that are security updates, and the latest patch for the iPhone, actually, while we're talking about iPhones, prevented it from being hijacked and turned into a spy camera. So, it's a lot. You want to, on the one hand, I understand your hesitance, but on the other hand, you want to think about protecting yourself because a lot of updates have security built into them.
The very latest security.
The very latest security. Another thing I would mention is that if you have a laptop, you'll see that some people have a piece of duct tape taped over their laptop camera.
I have seen that, yes.
Yes, it's a good idea.
Really?
Because if your laptop gets hijacked,
Then how do we Skype with people?
well, you take the
Take
tape
it off?
off. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But and they really should have a
Keeping
little.
it real high tech.
Exactly. Exactly. You can't go with duct tape. I mean,
They
come
can
on.
fix anything.
But you should. I mean, they really should come with a shutter that you can close, but they don't. I think some of the newer models are, but
That's a good idea.
it's a good idea because if your laptop gets hijacked, and this has happened, there's been prominent news cases where people have been spied upon in their bedroom through their laptop.
I've heard even baby monitors and
Exactly.
things like that.
Yes. Yes. Well, baby monitor is another one. So you have baby monitors in there, and the parents want to be able to monitor it when they're not home if there's a babysitter there, which makes good sense. Except that means you're controlling the monitoring through an app on your phone typically, which is internet enabled.
And that's the internet access.
Exactly. So I'm glad you brought that up. That's another really good point.
You're
That's
welcome. It's on my mind because I'm going to be getting one soon.
Yeah, well, there you go.
How about this one? It almost seems like a no-brainer, but I can see how people would do this. You find a flash drive somewhere, and you want to see what's on it.
Yes.
So you plug it into your computer. You say, don't do that. It's like finding chewing gum and putting it in your mouth.
Exactly. But a lot of people will do it. I actually did find a flash drive once on the ground, and I almost put it in but
didn't.
I know better. Yes, throw it away. A lot of times, I mean, maybe somebody did lose a flash drive. It's possible, but maybe somebody deliberately left a flash drive on the ground with malware on it, and you get it. You put it into your system. It doesn't look like there's anything there, and boom, you get infected.
You're infected.
Right. A lot of people might want to consider having a professional come out to their home and actually do a survey. Actually, yes, I happen to. I happen to recommend Gogeeks in East Long Meadow. But seriously, whether you use us or you use somebody else, I do recommend it. At some point, do the due diligence, schedule an appointment, have a professional come out, check all of your devices and see, are you safe? Is your security where it should be? Especially as the smart revolution burgeons, you're going to be in a situation where people are going to lose track of what devices they have on their network and how they're controlling them. And this is how the criminals get in and can really exploit you.
Stan, great information. Stan Prager, Gogeeks, East Long Meadow.
Thanks.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah. And, well, I'll see you before the new year.
You'll
be back next week?
I will indeed.
Very good. Got that Santa thing going on.
I don't know how long we're going to keep that. We'll see.
Hopefully through the holidays.
Maybe.
But tune in next week to find out. How's that for a tease?
I like that.
And speaking